hope you're doing well. Before I go on, all praise and glory goes to the One, to the uncreated Most High, forever ever. I will use a clip from this video from Unseen Reality to share with you a drop about mummies, which I think you didn't know. It's quite dark, but it's good to notice. This ties in a few other things. And I will first share the drop with you, and then I will show you a few more things to interconnect with it. Pay attention and hear the brother.
At the same time, it was significant that they were thought worth stealing. Similarly, for some, it was only this true mummy of the pharaohs. Listen to this. Similarly, for some, it was only this, quote, true mummy of the pharaohs, which was worth eating. Listen to this. Similarly, for some, it was only this, quote, true mummy of the pharaohs, which was worth eating. Van Sleb himself was of this opinion, and others, including Samuel Pouchard, the compiler of Renaissance travel narratives, agrees with him. So, when people say, well, how come there are no pharaohs inside the tombs? Where are the bodies at? This is their answer right here. They're telling you that they ate the bodies. Similarly, for some, if only this true mummy of the pharaohs, which was worth eating. This, quote, true mummy was not only a costly, effective medical agent. In certain literary passages of the 17th century, it indeed assumed that general aura of the sacred or magical, more usually reserved for the saintly relics of Catholicism.
Now, he says medical agent, it says, and this is from a book which this brother, let me see if I can show you the cover from the book, so you might find it. Give me a second, please. There it is.
Bunk that reptiles and grays garbage. We finna knock that shit out the window.
Here it is. Mummies, Cannibals, and Vampires, the history of corpse medicine from the Renaissance to the Victorians. Some macabre and crazy stuff. Now, here we find out that they were actually eating mummies. Somebody did, and it interconnects as well with melanin. You know that melanin is more worth than diamonds. And we live in a parasite cannibalistic system. And they give us nasty stuff in our food and so on. The Egyptians, the balsamations, the fragrances, the perfumes, it's all corrupted. Now, what do I mean by this? To give you a better idea, is this HAK293, cell. We call it HAK293. Now look what they say. Strictly speaking, this isn't a lie, but it is a misrepresentation. Cenomix, an American biotechnology company, develops flavor enhancers for use in food products. To test these enhancers, they use taste receptors expressed in the HAK293 cell line, which was generated from the kidney cells of a fetus aborted, So they use aborted fetuses and human meat in the food industry, in the makeup industry. You see the title, is it true that perfumes contain aborted fetal tissue? They give these cells in all kind of stuff. So in your makeup, in your deodorants, in the perfumes, it's all corrupted, to make us be more beastly. Please put one and one together, and clean your temple up as much as you can. And who's trafficking with the organs nowadays? It's the Red Cross, and the Red Cross, let's take a look. You see the symbol is a red cross, looks like a Templar cross. We know that they are parasite creatures, shapeshifters, and so on. But the interesting thing here is, when you seek for the owners of the Red Cross, it's all in companies, but you can find out the point that it's the Rothschild family. So Rothschild family owns Red Cross, and their name, if you split Roth from Schild, let's get the H away. Roth in German means red, and Schild is a shield, so it's a red shield. They're telling us, straight in our faces. And they are, controlling the organ traffic and trade, because they traded with the mummies to eat them, and a lot of other stuff, and they are doing it today. So I hope these few informations will be useful to you in your investigations. All praise and glory goes to the Most High, to the Uncreated One, forever ever. Be safe, brothers and sisters.